And let's kind of wind this down with this issue. And I'll tell you what I think of, but I'd like to know what you think, because I do value your opinion. You're well-read Dracula file. So in real life, Boss dies in 1904. He got a couple, 6 or 7 more years to live. He's on a downward slide. He doesn't have a pension. He doesn't have any inheritance from Irving. He's kind of scraping things together. He writes. He has a stroke. He writes Lair of the White Worm. He likes Famous Impostors. He can't travel as much as he does. He convinces Florence to bring him to Pruden Bay, Scotland one more time in 1911, and then he dies in 1912. And it's sort of sad because, to me, a guy that has made such a huge impression on the world with one book, but also he made a big impression in Ireland with a book called The Duties of Clerks and Petty Sessions in the Legal System, which was used until 1960. So, he really was quite a remarkable person, but he sort of faded away without really knowing what his work means to this day and how it changed the world. So my question to you, even though Jason and John and I have very good idea how we think we're planning to end this story, and it's all in the works, and it left up to Jason to edit properly. But I do like asking this of my hosts, of the podcast hosts. How do you think, knowing Bram Stoker as you do and everything I've been talking about for the last hour, what do you think would be a satisfying way, not necessarily, happy or sad, a satisfying way to end a documentary on Bram Stoker's life and his research and his writing Dracula? What 2 cents worth would you want to put in?
Well, I appreciate you asking me that. It's a big question. There's a reason that it's the most, most filmed dark cultural creature in cinematic history. It's absolutely a creature that endures, and it's so interesting too because to this day we still don't have a perfect depiction of the novel Dracula. However, everybody keeps trying, so it's very much open to interpretation. And I think would it be interesting, and I wanted to ask you a question about this, but if we need to do a part 2, let me know, because of course you and I, we don't have to go to ground at nighttime, but at some point we do need some sleep. So I think it'd be really cool is to tie in with Bram's wife Florence and how she really did everything she could to keep Bram's influence alive by publishing the Dracula's Guest, and what she did to go to bat posthumously for Bram regarding the Nosferatu movie that never should have been made in the first place. They had no rights to do that, and of course Florence went to bat. The movie company got shut down. However, somehow it shouldn't have happened, but it got leaked anyways, and here we are waiting for Robert Eggers' version of Nosferatu to come from Universal in a few months.